Right, boys and girls, we're back after a nice 2-week break. Welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Just let this come around like that. And yeah, hope you've all enjoyed your Arsenal 3-2 weeks. Well, aside from the photo conference, we'll get into the sec. And yeah, we're back. And we're ready to go again. I honestly thought a couple of weeks ago after the Leicester game that I'll be doing this show, this stream now, with Arsenal under a new head coach / manager. Obviously that wasn't meant to be, and instead we are being royally fucked over. And the board have bottled it, basically, again. It's just, all this has proven is basically, no matter who's in charge of that board, yeah, they're fucked. They royally bottled it. And they can't say they didn't because they were there, the images are there, everyone's seen the face of fun, it looks to kill. Eddie and Raul, within 24, 48 hours of that match, they're giving me fucking vote of confidence. We believe in him, we're not sacking him, da 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 da. In the meantime, managers that we've been heavily linked with taking the job from have got jobs in the process, so yeah, you missed a vote again. Well, one in particular, one I'm not really fussed about. Yeah, Lewis Enrique's gone back to Spain to finish what he started. And as we all know, the last few days, Jose Mourinho, the one I'm not really not concerned about, has gone to them, not down the road. So they honestly think it's all going to change now, and they're going to start winning cups and trophies left, right, and centre. That ain't going to be the case. Far from it. So yeah, and I'm just enjoy it. The thing is, it's just that's that. With Mourinho, as always, you have that little new manager bounce, as you do for any club, really. That's Arsenal, but that's another matter. So they have got a run of 4 or 5 games. Who's again? Yeah, Mourinho's new, as in this is a new Mourinho. Yeah, he's kissing his ass. And then it was just really, it was literally destroy the club within. And I can't wait for it because between now and the time he actually does get sacked, because he will get sacked, let's be honest, he doesn't see out contracts anywhere. He's either sacked or he leaves. Most of the time being sacked. But Tommy's gone. Bloody God. What we've come accustomed to will be no more. They will become what they once were, as in what I'm accustomed to growing up as a kid. Bang average, scrapping for survival. If they're lucky. I mean, look what he's done to fucking Man United, for fuck's sake. Not just him, but he was the last part of it recently. And he really fucking destroyed that place, Jesus. So yeah, that's just annoyed me even more. Obviously, we've lost and getting our rivals from down the road have acted. No matter what anyone thinks of the EV and this, that, and the other from the Tottenham side or neutral, he acted based on results in the Premier League, and their most successful manager in God knows how long, in probably my lifetime pretty much, was sacked after 5.5 years. And they've got this. I've always said to Tottenham fans, I think they've gone backwards in their approach, as in with Mourinho. But I'm not going to go into that now. It is what it is. And listen, and that's all that. Emery's still here. How? I'm hearing rumours that He's been given to the end of the month, but like he's been given into this month, end of December to sort things out. But then our league's fucking our league's over. That's it. We're done. Goodbye. We're in a relegation battle, boys. If that's the case. The players on wanting out, and also the other rumour is he's got 2 games this weekend and Norwich to turn things around. And I can't see, honestly, I can't see us getting a point out of the next 2 games. That's saying something. And we're going up against the bottom 2 teams in the league, home and away. And I've got no confidence. That's how bad things have got. Yet this fucker's still at our club. And then, these press conferences yesterday just pissed me off. It just pisses me off because he's making excuses before the game's even kicked off. And I'm just not, I'm not with it. I'm not having it. We're Arsenal, for fuck's sake. Why have we got to be so negative and focus on the negatives that could happen to us against any opponent, let alone a fucking team that's battling for survival? I mean, we're not far from them in points wise, but still. We're closer to the bottom 3 points wise than we are the top Liverpool. And we're 12 games in, and again the fuck is still here. Why? Why are we being made to go through this fucking bullshit, basically? And yet we're still getting charged top prices for these games in every competition. Why? And our so-called head coach refuses to pick his best 11 just because he doesn't like a few people. I mean, he must have been increasing his odds when he started bringing Ozil back into the squad, and Ozil actually was doing a decent shift in. Fucking shock on it, and then all of a sudden and even he still takes him off. They'll put substitutions that are to take off weak links and strengthen, not take off your strongest, the ones that are doing well. Hey, this is Unai Emery apparently. Pepe, you get another one. Started off slowly but surely. Just hits form, scoring 2 goals and 2 free kicks against Victoria at home. And since then he's been benched. He hasn't come off the bench. He's got to fucking do his confidence. He's got to go backwards then because his confidence is actually fucking slammed to the floor again. Like, seriously. I'm just done with this. This is why I think I believe the board bottled it, because we all know they were there at Leicester, the faces of thunder. It was well known that fucking Raul would put the feelers out for his replacement, and then all of a sudden, because he couldn't get Owen in, by the looks of it, the person he really wanted, he bottled it. Instead of other feelers out for other people, he's just bottled it. He's like, and they're bored, and Josh and Stan have allowed this to happen. They've allowed this to continue. It's doing my fucking loaf in. Because then all he's doing is ramming home everything we were told by Josh and that lot in the summer. Wait a second. So at the door was the biggest load of bollocks, basically, to come out of anyone's arse. If you want simply, be excited. We've got big plans coming. We have ambitions to be here. No one wants to come along with us. We'll get rid of them. They're at the door. You know where the door is. Okay, we're pretty much near. We could by the end of the weekend be in a relegation battle, basically. With all due respect. As in, we'll be, if we're lucky, in the bottom six, if we're lucky. And I'm just not having it anymore. And I'm not confident as it. Don't want to be negative, but I cannot be confident that we can get something out of this game. This weekend. I really can't, especially when he said what he's been saying yesterday at Southampton, how he's talking about him yesterday. Because the way he talks is like we're going up against fucking top notch, one of the real fucking chasing top four, team chasing top four, basically. That's far from the case. I'm just. I don't enjoy watching Arsenal anymore. At all. We have no. I've said it other shows and this channel and other channels. We have no style, no substance, no gumption, no anything about us. And it's incredibly frustrating. I mean, we've got a coach that doesn't know his head from his fucking arse. Changes the tactics every other fucking game. Confuses, and by doing that, it's confusing the players left, right, and fucking centre. What do you want us to do? Stick to a fucking plan. At least when we first came here, he stuck to something until literally he started getting injuries to his key areas and defect, like holding and belling. Then he's just fucking tore it all up and fucking changed everything, and he hasn't gone back to it, reverted back to it since. Now he's literally ever going to second guessing his lineup, then his tactics, then his fucking formation, and who his captain is going to be for the fucking day. Now he cannot no longer pick his actual own captain. I just cannot be bothered with this bollocks. We have no, as I just said, we've got no style. We have no footballing identity, really. At least under the last couple of years of Wenger, we still had an attack, still had a style. Not been a winning style most of the time, but we had a style, and he utilised his strength, which was his attack, and he could. This guy doesn't even do that. We've got a stronger attack than what Wenger left us with. We've got a stronger attack now, yet we're worse. As a whole, we are worse. It's getting to the point now. Players are literally going to us with our all now doing what I'm saying. It's us. It's like when Ian Wright went to David Dean back in the mid-90s as a Bruce Phillips meal of the club, because he's basically because Ian Wright is bullying him, mistreating him, trying to force him out, and made him feel like crap. And Emery's doing pretty much the same thing, but modern day. And the players are getting to the point now, the ones that have not been in international duty, and even like today, who has been on international duty in the Birmingham? They've had their agents go to the club and say, if he doesn't go, our client wants out, because they're not happy. I mean, Lucas Torreira is at a storm international break, again, playing again as a CDM for his country, again. But guess what? This weekend, if he does play, he'll be told to fucking was forward in a number 10 fucking role. In our actual number 10, he'll be told to be a DM. I was waiting for the day that the fucking numbers come out and fucking then it's a fucking left winger or centre forward. I was just waiting for it. Emery hasn't got a clue, and I think I'm sort of basing it on going back to his PSG days. Everything that happened there is clearly affected him to the point of he's scared now to the where he won't even utilise his biggest strengths. Arsenal now is instead of going out there now and coming in going, you know what, it didn't work out the piece the way I wanted. I've now got another chance at a bigger club with all due respect in terms of overall history. And instead of doing what you think of the normal and proving his doubters wrong, that he can manage a big club, not a mediocre mid-table, mid-table club, he's doing the exact same things as what he did at PSG. Not use, won't utilise the attack, drops the best players, falls out with some of the best players, plays players in different positions they don't actually play in. And now, again, it's now, even now, Arsenal, players that are beyond his back taking the piss out of him at training, impersonating him, etc., etc. The same things as what the PSG players are doing when he was at PSG, like Ben Arf and all that are doing. Yet, again, he's still here somehow. I mean, this weekend, on a normal, would be an easy 3 points on a normal day for Arsenal. With a decent manager, head coach, that knew what they were doing. With the players we've got, this would be a run-of-the-mill 3-pointer for us. 3 points in the bag. We'll be lucky to get a point tomorrow. Just the way he's talking. I'm drained out of any sort of enthusiasm. I'll pay my fair share to go to games home and away from my club down the country in Europe. I don't see no reward for it as a fan. It's just like we're just being mugged off. Like, okay, well, we don't care, we're getting your money anyway. I honestly think the board won't act. And even if we were to lose tomorrow, you'd stay. We could lose on Thursday, you would stay. We could lose next Sunday against away to Norwich, who haven't won since they beat Man City, what, 2.5 months ago now? And he wouldn't be sacked. It would then take, I believe, for the fans to pretty much start doing what they did near the end of just before Wenger was announcing that he was leaving, basically, and that was to basically not turn up to games, half-empty stadium, home and away, especially at home, because it hurts them more because obviously that's what they get made for, that home and away games. But hit them where it hurts, and then they act. It's no coincidence. As soon as the attendance dropped, like obviously live TV and all that, they were risking losing because then like the Sky and BT ain't going, why would we pay to televise a game at a stadium when then pretty much it's a half-empty stadium basically, and things like that. And then that's what falls to their head, because then that's what they lacked. The consequence was this: the fact the whole setup with the recruitment of Wenger's successor was, looking at it now, a complete wrong way to do it from what we've been told. He brought people in and then he whittled it down, and out of the entire team that was doing recruitment, you then allowed Ivan Gazidis to make the final choice in who he brought forward to Josh and Stan. And it should never been like that. It should have been a unanimous vote that everyone had agreed on. Now, and Raoul was part of that recruitment setup. So it all falls in there because he's the last one. He's the last man standing in that sense from that 3-man recruitment team. Now he's going to have to act. Otherwise, the fans will turn against him even more. Because fans are starting to turn on him as well. I can't blame him because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, there's an opportunity after Leicester for them to act and relieve him of his duties and get someone else in. Perfect chance. Even back then, all our show, I said this is a perfect opportunity because if you then get in, we'll have the 2 weeks to implement, train the players that haven't gone away and start implementing their style onto the team. There's the rest of the players this week onto them as well. And also you manage to bounce as well. Depending on who it is to get a bounce. Of course, our club didn't do that. And I'm at the game tournament, looking forward to it. And as I said, I don't enjoy going to Arsenal anymore. It is, no matter who we play, in any competition, it's a fucking ball ache, pardon my French. It's not comfortable at all. How is it we're in a situation where no matter who we play, going to every game, home or away, the Arsenal fan base aren't confident, no matter who we're playing, that we'll get a win. Get them fucking clean sheet. And, oh my god, that's so hard under them. That's what made the fucking change as well. How important recruiting him apparently was his defensive mindset, as in how he drilled his players to defend as well as a team, this, that, and the other. We fleeked more goals in the last 49 games than we did under fucking Wenger's last 49 games. Am I a prick? Seriously. We wasn't meant to get worse, we were meant to get fucking better. And I'm sorry, we've been here now over a year and a half now. It can't be over a year and a half. And we haven't got any better, we have got worse. Our away form is fucking appalling, and that is saying something compared to what we walked in. You can't keep a clean sheet to save our fucking life, no matter who we fucking play. We're literally what? This season we played 12 league games. I'm trying to think now. Bear with me. That's it. Newcastle away. That's it. 1 clean sheet all season. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think. That's just what do you think? When it comes to Premier League, 1 clean sheet in 12 games. And this fuck isn't sacked. If you can include all competitions, Nottingham Forest, that's 2. Open League, 3, Yeah, 3 clean sheets. 3 clean sheets in all competitions so far this season. Yeah. Again, he's still here. Anyone else will be sacked. That's sackable. The form we're in is fucking sackable. Going way back to fucking March, or is it end of March, beginning of April, when we played Everton. Since then, till now, the form we've been on is sackable. It's relegation for fuck's sake. Why are we giving this man more fucking time? He has no. It's not like with Wenger. He had his initial decade, and decade. His initial 15 years, up from when he arrived to 2011, in my opinion, say 2012 season, he had stuff in the bank because of what he achieved build up to that time frame. Hence why he's given so much extra time to try and turn things around. And eventually, just things got so bad it got worse. Near the end, I don't know whereas Emery hasn't got that. Nowhere near. And yet he's been given this. It seems like he's been given the same sort of respect in terms of Arsene Wenger, who, even though I was one of the people that was wanting him out near the end, or flat say near the end, the League Cup final in 2011 onwards, I was a keen advocate on his time was up now, enough, time to move on, sort of thing. But even then, it was. Yeah, but he had that emotional connection with fans because what he achieved in the build up to that point. The league titles, the constant Champions League, the FA Cup wins, the double win seasons, winning the title at White Hart Lane, and everything he'd done for the club as a whole from the second walk for the door. Whereas this guy hasn't got that. He's got us walk through the door and made us worse. We haven't achieved anything great. We haven't achieved anything at all. That's not the point. Yeah, he's getting the same sort of respect as what Wenger's getting. By the looks of it, and but far from impressed by it. It sickens me. It worries me. Because what's it going to take? What's it going to take? Well, I'm asking a question you can obviously use. You can write your replies back in the comments after and watch this back. It's like that, obviously. What's it going to take for the Arsenal board to finally act and get rid of this man? Because our season is on a downfall. I said, I keep referring back to my shows. Beginning of the season, I said this squad itself, the players, was a top 3 squad. A squad good enough to get a top 3 spot. I'll say top 3, a third place spot in this league at this moment in time. And if we didn't achieve that this season, questions will have to be asked. And it doesn't look no way, there's no way under God's green earth this is going to happen. We're not going to achieve the primary target of the top 4 spot. In this situation, it's not going to happen unless the board act now. So what if we get pummeling on fucking tomorrow afternoon? We get pummeled and humiliated by Southampton and we're second from bottom, by the way, from the league. Would the board act then? Is that what it takes to be absolutely humiliated and basically fully out of the top 4 race, pretty much? You don't mathematically know, but effectively we'll be out of it because then we're chasing double figures. But what, 9 points? I think 8-9 points off 4th. If we lose this weekend and then 4 teams above us, and Sheffield United, taking Sheffield out of the equation for a sec, first, second, third, and fourth all win, we're then double figures away from all of them. Already double figures away from Liverpool, obviously, but just Chelsea and Man City then join the double figure club away from us. And we're only just at the end of November, and after 13 league games. 13 league games that we could be double figures away from full stop. Is that what's got to take? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, as I said before, I'm flat. I'm just dejected. I've got to get up and give about this anymore. I've actually enjoyed the international break because I haven't had to endure the Arsenal agony of the match day. So yeah, just before, I'm going to wrap this up soon. So I'm going to do what I think should be the predicted lineup, my own predicted lineup. What I think he should go with tomorrow, formation and everything. And then I'll give a score prediction and I'll just wrap things up and obviously then we'll go from that. Lineup wise, I'll just go back. If he wants to save his career, Arsenal, save his job, save his dignity, he needs to revert back to old where it all started. When he first came in, 4-2-3-1. Pure and simply. With Leno in goal, Bellerin right back, Louise and Chambers centre back, and Kieran Tierney left back. With the two shielding the defence would be Chilwell and Guendouzi, and then Pepe, Aubameyang, Mesut Ozil with Lacazette as the striker. Maybe you could argue Martinelli for Pepe, you could argue that, give or take, you know what I mean? Honestly, if you did that formation, and we win comfortably, and actually look, you can't revert back, then that's it. He's then got to stick to it. If he does go and reverts back to the 4-2-3-1 tomorrow with that formation, and we lose, or get humiliated in performance and everything, he has to go. I'm sorry. Enough is enough. The club can. What's worse? £6 million to get rid of him, £40 million to not be in Champions League next season. What's the better option? Sorry, mate, you'd have to go. But yeah, as I've got to be honest, score prediction wise, I said we'd be lucky if we get a point out of tomorrow. The way we performed for the last month and a half, not just Premier League wise in competitions. I want to say I can't see it. I actually see us losing 2-1 tomorrow if we're lucky. So yeah, my positive score wise will be a 1-1 draw, and that'd be a positive way, and that's not good. Even in us, I'll be pissed off. Even in I'll be pissed off. No, I'm saying it's a positive result. Not a positive result, that would be my positive result, as in what I'm expecting, because I'm not expecting us to win at all. I'm fully expecting to go out tomorrow and see my team lose to the second worst team in the league at home. I mean, that's the thing, our home form is abysmal. It's got worse this season. I thought my season wasn't great, but fucking hell, this is appalling, absolutely fucking disgusting. I mean, it just pisses me off on the side. I can't be more positive about anything going into this game. I hope I'm proved wrong. When we do get a result and we do put our performance does change and the players do start playing for him, because for the last month and a half since we come back from the last international break, it just seems as they haven't been playing for him. And as the games have gone on, his performances have got worse and worse and worse. So in a month and a half, we've only won one game in all competitions, and that's by the skin of our fucking teeth. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now, and obviously I have to thank you guys that have been watching this live, and anyone the guys that watch this back between now and tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow night with myself, Andrew, and another guest waiting on confirmation for that will be, what was it, 9:30. More information will be on my Twitter page just after, about an hour after the game finishes tomorrow. So just go and follow me on my social media and on Twitter basically, and you'll find all the information there. And once I know the guest, everyone's up, as in everything's confirmed, I'll be putting up send up the broadcast link straight away. So if you haven't already, do subscribe if you're new. If you like what you've seen, or you like, go and watch other podcasts that I've done and like what you've seen. Do subscribe, do smash that like button as well. And a little bit of one positive I can say about this, talk about Arsenal. It's Arsenal and Take Group, my channel basically. As of Monday, we're going to have a whole new look at this channel. New logos, new banners, a lot. Even an intro video, it's all new. Refreshment for the channel. And I hope you will like it. But yeah, I'll be back on, as I said, tomorrow night, 9:30. And then from that, we'll just go from there basically. But until then, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. And as always, through the thick and thin, the good and the bad, as always, up the Arsenal.